Welcome back into the Bank of Colorado Event Center. I'm Ben Blecka. It's now officially time to start the Class 1A District 4 volleyball tournament. Airing this opening one on 104.7 and live video online at coloradopreps.tv. The Prairie Mustangs, the winners in 3 against the Briggsdale Falcons, so come in officially as the 6th seed into this district tournament, and they get the dubious task of turning around and facing the number 1 team in the state, the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, coming in at 18-1. North Central League champs, 10-0 within the North Central League, and the first North Central League champion not named the Fleming Wildcats for the first time since 2006. Fleming has had a stranglehold on that title, and the number 1 overall seed, not this year, as the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors' lone loss comes to the Akron Rams out of Class 2A. These two teams played twice in the regular season as they are in the same league, and Weldon Valley won both those in sweeps. I had a chance to sit down and talk with Weldon Valley head coach Jerry Spooner about his team and about how they performed within the last couple weeks of the season, as we've not had a chance to see them, and they've been battling a little bit of the injury bug, a couple players banged up here and there, but Rachel McCracken, who most notably is the one that has the worst of the injuries of the bunch, battling an ankle problem. She is going to try and go in this first one and see if she is going to be able to go on that ankle or not. She definitely has taken advantage of the crack training staff they bring up here at NJC to get going. If not, Weldon Valley does have a very deep roster. For Prairie, if they want to have an opportunity in this match, they've got to eliminate the errors. They committed far too many errors in the opening match against the Briggsdale Falcons. If they're going to contend against Weldon Valley, you've got to not play perfect, but you've got to come out and you've got to play smart balls. I mean, you can make some errors. That's part of the game of volleyball, but you've got to play smart on the angles that you play, smart on just the digs that you play and where you're going to play them to. And this Weldon Valley team is hard to dig against because this is a team that puts the ball straight down in front of that 10-foot line when at all possible. And if they don't put it down in front of that 10-foot line, a lot of times that ball's flying long. So as back row, you've got to be very cognizant of where you're standing and where you're going to dig that ball if you're Prairie. And if you're Weldon Valley, you've also got to keep in mind that, hey, we need to come out here and we need to take control early, because a lot of teams that come into this tournament, and Weldon Valley's been one of those in the past as well, the Warriors have been one of those teams that have come in as they were last year, one of the quote-unquote favorites to get out of this district volleyball tournament. They came in on Saturday a little flat, lost their opening match in that championship pool, and it ended up costing them the opportunity to go to state because they ended up falling again to Pawnee in the tiebreak later on in the day, in the California tiebreak that prevented them from going to state. So I think this team's on a mission this year, and I think this team is pretty well locked in. And we'll have the matchup between the Weldon Valley Warriors and the Prairie Mustangs when we come back in 4.5 minutes on this big-time small-town media production.
Rudy's Gas, Tire, and Oil congratulates the area teams on their great season and also congratulates them on their accomplishments. When you need a tire assistance, see Rudy's Gas, Tire, and Oil with 2 convenient locations to serve you. Rudy's GTO at 405 East Edison Street in Brush or at 113 Central Avenue in Wiggins. For more information, call Rudy's GTO in Brush 970-842-4219 or in Wiggins 970-483-7878. For certified windshield repair and replacement, you already know to call Smart Parts in Sterling. But what about grill guards, running boards, and other truck accessories, such as BW hitches and 3M clear protective coating for any vehicle? Smart Parts has what you're looking for. Ask about the Vortex system, used for sprayed-on truck liners to protect your truck bed from wear and tear while enhancing the beauty of your truck. For these and other services, see Smart Parts at 530 6th Avenue in Sterling or call 522-5399.
Dewey's Bar and Grill in downtown Stoneham wishes all area teams good luck in the volleyball tournament this week. Join Dewey's Bar and Grill for their house specials of prime rib, smoked ribs, and salmon, Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 8:30. Reservations are preferred. Call today for the crab boil reservations on Saturday, November 10th. Call Dewey's Bar and Grill in downtown Stoneham at 970-735-2747. And good luck to all area teams in this week's volleyball tournament. Big Tex, a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex, the name behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex, made to last, made to perform. Big Tex, with years of experience and Texas pride built into every product. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready to transport the job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Sterling Trailers. Call 522-2855.
Here's a simple math problem. What's 1 plus 1? 2, you say? Not at Bank of Colorado. Here, 1 plus 1 add up to free. Because our personal free checking and personal free collection give you twice as much free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, no service fees, and more. And when you add on, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you're into free, apply today to open a new account by visiting bankofcolorado.com, where 1 plus 1 equals free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for that perfect home or property? Look no further than Morgan County Realty and Reed Cavelli. Morgan County Realty was established 30 years ago and is family-owned and operated, specializing in residential housing, commercial properties, water transactions, farm and ranch. But it doesn't just stop there. Reed is also a licensed mortgage loan originator, providing a full line of mortgage services. See Reed Cavelli today at Morgan County Realty, 702 Main Street in Fort Morgan, or call 970-867-4908.
Get your DVD copies of the events you're seeing live online at BigTimeSmallTown.com. Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. Very glad you're enjoying the broadcast we're bringing to you live online. But don't forget you can have this broadcast whenever and wherever you want with a purchase of the DVD from Big Time Small Town Media. Go to www.BigTimeSmallTown.com. There you can check out all of the games that we've got from any past tournaments. We've been doing this for just more than a year, and Big Time Small Town Media is proud to be more than sports. We're community.
The Pawnee Station Restaurant wishes the Prairie Mustangs a great postseason tournament. Then visit the Pawnee Station Restaurant in New Raymer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including their famous homemade pies and more. Open Monday through Thursday, 6 to 6, Friday, 6 to 10 p.m., and open Saturday, 9 to 10 p.m. Bring the whole family to the Pawnee Station Restaurant for a meal everyone will enjoy. Call 970-437-5726. Place an order to go. Go Fight Win, Prairie Mustangs.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
And welcome back into the Bank of Colorado Event Center. It's time for the start of our second matchup of the day, first officially of the pool here in the 1A District 4 Volleyball Tournament. I'm Ben Blecka. It will be the number 1 Weldon Valley Lady Warriors against the number 6 Prairie Lady Mustangs. Let's meet our starters for this contest. First for the visiting Prairie Lady Mustangs. They'll be in the black jerseys in this opening game, going left to right. They'll have senior Daniel Harms, senior Savannah Hastings, junior Alyssa Harms, sophomore Rebecca Kaiser, freshman Haley Dollarshell, and Shay Northrup. Their libero is Madison Holsworth. She is also a freshman. Head coach is Hillary Meckelberg. For the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, almost the polar opposite of that for head coach Jerry Spooner. He'll have senior Morgan Norris, senior Cassie Headley, senior Kelsey Eskew, senior Rachel McCracken, junior Kendra Cullison, and freshman Brooklyn Krameyer. His libero is a senior Haley Cavelli. If Rachel McCracken is unable to go on that injured ankle that she has, you could see senior Caitlin Staley and freshman Irma Valle for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors in a combination front row, back row outside position for the team in yellow. Yellow long sleeve jerseys for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, and they will have their libero in blue, their alternate colored jerseys, whereas the Prairie Lady Mustang libero will be in white. Our starting lineups brought to you by Bob Mollendori, your local independent associate Aflac representative. He's now joined by Daryl McCormick, Make sure to give them a call to get to know Quack about Aflac by calling 522-2309. The Lady Warriors and the Lady Mustangs will be our matchup. We will be with you on 104.7 for about another hour. And then Cole Honstead will join you from Holyoke. The entire games from pretty much everything we're doing for the next 3 weeks of our lives will be on ColoradoPreps.tv. So if our wives ever want to know where we are, they just go to the website and click on everything that's live on air, and until they can hear our voices on the broadcast. We're very glad to be able to bring this to you on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv, as well as live on YouTube.com. It's all part of the Colorado Preps TV network. Weldon Valley Lady Warriors have been on there a few times this year. Prairie Lady Mustangs, it was their first time on that network for the previous pigtail matchup, and they're glad to be playing the number one team in the state. I don't think many teams can say that on many opportunities here. One small change. Kiana Sandoval getting the start out of the back row for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, as opposed to Kendra Cullison getting the nod. So Sandoval will play DS on the back row on that right side, and the Prairie Lady Mustangs will have the serve to start off the second match of the day. It'll be in the hands of Savannah Hastings. Hastings floats the ball short, popped up back row by Headley, set up for Eskew near side. The set over Eskew's swing, and the Mustangs take the opening point. Warriors sporting black headbands, every single one of them on the team. That's something new. Ball line down the middle, popped up back row by Headley. Backs at far side. Norris will take the attack. Dug back out onto the Warrior side, and Kelsey Eskew hammers it down. Morgan Norris, her freshman year, actually played a rotation with this Weldon Valley team where she was a hitter. It didn't go so well her freshman year. They haven't done it since, but she was a hitter there. 1-all, McCracken will take the serve. She'll put it down the middle. Misplay back row by the Prairie Lady Mustangs, and it's a 2-1 advantage for the number one ranked team in the state. McCracken puts the ball down the middle, popped up by the Prairie Lady Mustangs, and a set for the attack. It was going out on the Rebecca Kaiser swing. And back to serve for the Prairie Lady Mustangs will go Alyssa Harms. Harms putting the ball down the middle, dug up back row. Set, and a big swing by Eskew will be popped up by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Far side set. Off the block at the net goes Rebecca Kaiser, and a lift ball on the kill. So the Mustangs at 3-2. Will take the serve from Melissa Harms. Popped up back row. Set onto the near side. Nice swing by Cassie Headley, but too big and out. Warriors coming out a little overamped here in this opening action of the postseason. And Harms will put the ball short. Popped up on the front row by Eskew. Short set, big swing, and in the net was the block. The block adjusted to the short, but too late, and dropped in as Cullison will come in on the front row for the Warriors. We'll look to senior setter Morgan Norris for the serve. Norris floats the ball down the middle, pumped up by the Mustangs and Savannah Hastings. Set up near side, off the block at the net, and can't keep it in play. A kill will be the result from Rebecca Kaiser. Kaiser will give herself the serve. They'll knock it down the middle. Popped up by Haley Cavelli, back row for the Warriors. Slides that far side for Headley, and she went under the net on her follow-through. (6-3) Prairie here in the opening one. Rebecca Kaiser puts the ball down the middle, popped up by McCracken, back onto the Mustang side. They'll return it back deep. Chased down by McCracken, backs that far side. Cullison over the top of the block, and misplayed on the back row. That'll give Kendra Cullison the point, and 10 points in. Prairie leading Weldon Valley 6-4. Kelsey Eskew. Serve from the near corner. Is fielded far side by Savannah Hastings. Swing on the far side by Shane Northrup. Chased down by the Warriors, and a free ball back over by Headley. Checked up in the back row, set down the middle for a swing from Haley Dollarshell, and Dollarshell puts it down on the far side. Dollarshell will give herself the serve. Stepping way back. Haley will pound it deep. Dug up by Headley. Norris will back set far side for Headley. Her angle shot is checked down backside by Kaiser. Set down the middle and over the top of the block goes Savannah Hastings. Chase down short set. Big swing. Krameyer down and in for a kill. Brooklyn Krameyer, the freshman, getting her first one of the postseason. Gives the serve to Cassie Headley. Headley, short serve, pancaked out by the Mustangs, not cleanly. That'll be an ace. Last time Weldon Valley was at state was the freshman year of these now seniors. That was their first appearance since they won it all in 2000. Headley, short serve, onto the Mustang side. Savannah Hastings will bang it into the net on the far side, and the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, after a relatively groggy first 8 points of this match, are starting to click. Headley, top line, far side. Set up for Savannah Hastings. She'll fly it deep. Dug out by Headley, back row, set near side. McCracken, ball was going out. Cavelli popped it up. Norris will slide far side for Cullison. Too big and out. Haley Cavelli knew as soon as she chased that ball down on the near side that she'd made a mistake playing a ball that was out of bounds. Danielle Harms will step back and take the serve for the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Cullison with a running bump set. Off-speed swing over the top by McCracken. Popped up back row, set far side, back onto the Warrior side. Dig back over, punch back over by Cullison. Dug out back row, back set near side. The attack banged off the block at the net by Alyssa Harms. Cullison will turn, punch it to the back corner, and down and in for a kill. 8-8 here in the opening set. Kendra Cullison will give herself the serve after her second kill. Cullison puts it short. Harms will set far side for Alyssa Harms. Danielle Harms setting up Alyssa, and Alyssa gets the kill. Back onto the floor will come Kiana Sandoval for Weldon Valley. And Shane Northrup with the serve. Northrup down the middle. Ball quickly popped up. Set near side for McCracken. Over the top of the block. Dug out. Swatted back over by the Mustangs. But Danielle Harms, a back row player, carried the ball. Haley Cavelli will take the serve. And the senior libero, big top near side. Danielle Harms will set on the far side swing from Rebecca Kaiser. Dug out on the Warrior side. Set it up for a swing from Norris, and Norris too big and out. So Weldon Valley's back to using Norris as a hitter in one rotation, and who are they using as their setter when Morgan Norris is hitting? Their best hitter, Rachel McCracken. Savannah Hastings, short serve far side. McCracken will set it up for Eskew. Mishit the ball, and it went down. People are going to look at this Weldon Valley box score and go, Rachel McCracken has assists? She'll take the serve here as well at 10-0. McCracken hammers it deep, dug up by Savannah Hastings. Set down the middle and into the block at the net goes Kaiser. Weldon Valley running that solo up front, and that's Kelsey Eskew. When you have a blocker like Eskew, you can get away with one and run at front. I don't know what I'm trying to say. 11-10. Big top serve, too big and out for McCracken. So Mustangs will take the serve back as Alyssa Harms will put it down the middle. Popped up by Cavelli, back row. Norris sets near side. Headley off the block. Chase down far side. Running bump up and at the net into the block of Eskew. Kept in play and floated over the block. Sandoval checks it up for Eskew. And the short set, and Eskew knocks it into the net. So Prairie takes a 12-11 lead. This is why you play the game, right? Alyssa Harms will put the short serve. Misplayed by Cavelli. That's going to be an ace. On paper, Prairie 8-10 should not have a 13-11 lead against Weldon Valley, but this game is not played on paper. Alyssa Harms finds the ball near side. Popped up back row by Headley. Back to Headley on the near post. Her angle shot far side will be dug out by Rebecca Kaiser. Kaiser on the far side over the top of the block. Too wide now. Collison will return back on as Morgan Norris will step back to serve for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. Norris. Short serve, popped up back row by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Set up in the attack, banged off the block at the net and down for a kill by Rebecca Kaiser. 14-12, Prairie, who's already played one match today. And they have to play one more after this as well, as Pawnee just walked in the gym. Kaiser lines her serve far side, popped up by Headley. Short set for Eskew. Whoa. You don't see junior college players hit that hard. She just put that one down to make it 14-13. She gave herself the serve as well. He'll line it far side, tipped on the back row by Holtzman, the libero, or Holtzworth, the libero, pardon me. And it's 14-all. Line serve far side. Ball be popped up back row. Set it up in the angle over the top of the block. And that ball chased down. And a free ball be played over by McCracken. Holtzworth digs it out backside. Set up in the attack over the top of the block. Ball chased down by the Warriors. Set near side. Headley off the block. And in the net, I believe went Krameyer trying to get that ball off the block. Krameyer will exit, and Irma Valle, a freshman, will come on for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. Haley Dollarshell back to serve. Dollarshell lines it near side, misplay back row, another Prairie Lady Mustang ace. Line serve far side, popped up by Haley Cavelli, back row, back set for Headley on the far post. She'll angle it over, dug out back row by Kaiser, and a free ball be arced over by Northrop. Chase down backside for the Warriors, set near side Headley. She hits the antenna. And the Prairie Lady Mustangs hold a 17-14 advantage here in the opening game. Dollarshell lines it far side, popped up by Headley, set it up for Cullison. She's too big and out, 18-14 Mustangs. As a broadcaster, very little leaves me absolutely speechless, but Prairie has found a whole other gear right now, and Weldon Valley is not in their top gear. Set over, down, and in for a kill by Morgan Norris. Will end the run. Headley will line it far side. Ball popped up back row. Set up in the attack, angle deep from Kaiser. Too deep and out. Short serve by Headley, missed dug by Holtzworth, and the Warriors back within one here in the opening game. Headley will float the ball down the middle. Popped up back row. Set up on the far side. Savannah Hastings over the top of the block and down and in for a kill. So the Mustangs prevent the Warrior time. Back onto the floor will come Brooklyn Krameyer for the Weldon Valley Warriors. Danielle Harms takes a serve. Harms puts the ball far side, missed dug by Cavelli, kept in play, and a flat free angle deep by McCracken. Chased down back row, and a ball be knocked over the net by Shane Northrup, but she got tagged with a two-hit violation trying to play it over. Kendra Collison takes a serve for the Warriors, down 19-18. Collison angles it far side, diving dig out, can't be played cleanly, and that ace will give the Warriors a tie at 19. Collison lines the ball short, popped up by Savannah Hastings, set up near side and rejected back at the net. Krameyer and McCracken there to deny the attack of Shea Northrup. Collison, short serve, popped up on the back row. Shoot set far side, attack banged off the block at the net by Alyssa Harms. Chased down and a free ball be played over by Cavelli, and she'll get the kill. Timeout will be taken by the Prairie Lady Mustangs as the Warriors finally have their momentum up 21-19. Coming up in about 50 minutes on 104.7. Also live online, ColoradoPreps.tv will be the 2A District 2 Volleyball Tournament featuring action from Akron, Holyoke, and Yuma. We'll have coverage of the action from Holyoke on 104.7 as all of this action will move exclusively online at ColoradoPreps.tv. Weldon Valley Lady Warriors found themselves down by as many as 4 here in this opening game, but have gone on a little 4-0 run here to take a 2-point lead at 21-19. Collison, serve on the far side, will be pumped up by Rebecca Kaiser, set it up in the attack off the block at the net. Krameyer trying to keep it in play, gets tagged on a left ball on the Savannah Hastings attack. And will hand the serve to Shane Northrup. Northrup will knock it short. Diving dig out by Cavelli. Tip set over the net. Missed the far line from Morgan Norris, and that misplay gives us a tie at 21. Northrup. Line serve, too big and out. Cavelli will line it far side, popped up back row. Back set in the near side attack over the top of the block of the net by Harms. Tip set over by McCracken, who's the setter in this rotation. Far side swing into the net and into the antenna by Rebecca Kaiser. And Weldon Valley takes a 2-point lead at 23-21. Cavelli. Big top deep, popped up, misplayed back row, but nicely chased down, and a free ball back over from the Mustangs. Checked up by Cavelli. Norris will back set for a back row swing from Headley. Dug out by the Mustangs, and Dollarshell. Far side swing, dug out by the Warriors. Short set down the middle, SQ big swing. Chased down by Hadley Dollarshell. Tipped over and then punched back over, but they say in the net, I believe, went the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Either way, it's set point for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. 24-21. Cavelli. Big top, far side, chased down by Kaiser. Back down the middle, they'll go Alyssa Harms, angled far side. Dug up by Cullison. Tip over the net, and that's just not fair. Eskew tipping it down for her 4th kill of the first game, and they win by 4, 25-21. Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, Prairie Lady Mustangs. Second coming up next on this big-time small-town media production.
You're looking for a used car, but you don't really trust those used car dealers. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto in Sterling, trust is not an issue. At Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, every vehicle is fully inspected before it goes out on the lot, so you don't have to worry about buying that lemon. For your convenience of shopping, Ertl Brothers Discount Auto is available online anytime at ebautos.com. They understand that not everyone works 9 to 5, so they'll even set up private appointments to work with your schedule. Visit Ertl Brothers Discount Auto, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9 to 4. Playing sports takes planning. Our day-to-day lives take planning, but we're not all prepared to plan for all aspects of our lives. That's why we have to rely on people like Joel Nelson at Nelson Financial to help us plan for our retirement. Plan and invest in your best interest without compromise. At Nelson Financial, the only certified financial planner in the area, Joel can't help you out unless you call 970-521-7800. Nelson Financial. Better to plan and not need it than need it and have not planned.
Dewey's Bar and Grill in downtown Stoneham wishes all area teams good luck in the volleyball tournament this week. Join Dewey's Bar and Grill for their house specials of prime rib, smoked ribs, and salmon, Thursday through Saturday from 5:30 to 8:30. Reservations are preferred. Call today for the crab boil reservations on Saturday, November 10th. Call Dewey's Bar and Grill in downtown Stoneham at 970-735-2747. And good luck to all area teams in this week's volleyball tournament.
One of the benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $26 million in patronage dividends. Call us if you want to be part of a local, member-owned and controlled cooperative that understands agriculture. We offer interest rates competitive in the marketplace, and our board of directors is committed to a patronage dividend program. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
With more
(25-21), the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors take the opening game off the Prairie Lady Mustangs. We come back for the second. The teams switch sides, and Weldon Valley now back on the left side of your video screen, and they'll start with a serve in the hands of libero Haley Cavelli. She tops it down the near side, popped up back row, running bump, and then a free ball will be played over by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. And Alyssa Harms, big swing, dug out, back to McCracken, dug out again by the Mustangs, and they free it over again. Norris short set, Eskew, big swing, dug out, and can't be chased down. The Mustangs are not going to say die defensively. They're going to go after everything. As Cavelli, with the 1-0 lead, will take the serve. He'll put it down the near side, dug out back row by Dollarshell, and then the set and the attack angled near side, nearly down but kept up by the Warriors. Popped up on the front row by Savannah Hastings. Ball tipped back over by Danielle Harms. Set down the middle, and it's going to take 4 hits to get over for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, and we're tied at 1 here in the second. Back to serve goes Savannah Hastings. Hastings floats it far side, popped up by Headley, backs it near side, big swing McCracken, block kept up by Caitlin Staley. Set far side, and then a ball banged into the net by Eskew. Staley getting the back row DS. Possibly even the position on the right side for the Warriors here in the second. Tried to pancake it out, could not. That turns into an ace on the fluttered serve over by Savannah Hastings, and Prairie takes a 3-1 advantage. Hastings pushes it deep, fielded by Cavelli, back row. Norris up to Eskew, off the block of the net, chased down back row. Running bump up, and a flat free will be angled over by Haley Dollarshell. Short set, Eskew, big swing, and got the kill. Kelsey Eskew. Will hand the serve to Rachel McCracken. As she'll line it far side. Fielded by the Mustangs. Tried to tip over, could not. It drops on their side, and we're deadlocked at 3 here in the second. McCracken. Short serve popped up on the front row by Rebecca Kaiser. Near side set for Haley Dollarshell. Dug out by the Warriors. Tip set over by Norris. Popped up far side and a flat replayed over by the Mustangs. Short set down the middle. Eskew punches it over the block and gets it to go down and in. Rachel McCracken up 4-3, steps back with a serve. Line far side, too wide and out. And hands the serve over to the Prairie Lady Mustangs, Annalisa Harms. Harms down the middle, fielded by Cavelli for the Warriors. Shoot set far side, ball flatted over by Headley. Back onto the near side, and down the line goes Kaiser. To Headley, far side, she'll get a clean swing this time. Block popped up. Norris will set it toward the back corner and sat it down. Alert play by a senior setter that's played just about every point of her high school career. She gives herself the serve as Kendra Cullison comes in on the right side on the front row. Norris steps back, short serve, missed, dug, ace. Warriors starting to get clicking. Norris will put it down the middle, popped up back row, running bump up, and the attack angled over and deep. Rebecca Kaiser going to get the kill. Kaiser back with the serve. She'll line it into the net. Serve over from the Warriors will be popped up on the back row by Savannah Hastings. Set up on the near side over the top of the block goes Shea Northrup. Set onto the far post for Headley, and Headley drew the block into the net. Eskew up 8-5 will take the serve. Eskew lines it down the middle. Dug out, and the set far side, angle back near side, elbow dug back over by Cullison. Set onto the near post for Northrup. She's blocked, pop back up, tip back over by Krameyer. Headley will set it up. Norris will come near post for Cullison, who will put it down and in for a kill. Warriors offense really starting to play well right now. Looking like they're more in a rhythm here in the second. Short serve will be popped up on the back row. Shoot off onto the near side. Northrup angle to the far line. Too wide now. So Weldon Valley takes a 10-5 advantage. And Eskew goes back to serve. Short. Down and in for an ace. Timeout will be taken by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. 11-5 in the first. It was 19-17. So I can really do math. Prairie has scored 7 points in the last 25. As Weldon Valley on an 18-7 run. That's how you expect Weldon Valley is. You don't want to forget about Bob Mullender and Daryl McCormick, your local independent associate Aflac representatives. Peace of mind and cash when you're hurt or sick. Get to know quack about Aflac by calling 970-522-2309. Kelsey Eskew, one of several seniors on this Weldon Valley roster, will maintain the serve. out of the timeout here in the second. Askew puts it near side, popped up high by Hastings on the back row. Northrop will put it off the block. Norris digs it out back onto the Mustang side and punched back down by Shea Northrop. (11-6). Haley Dollarshell got on a nice run against the Briggsdale Falcons on her serve, but not going to get that there as roofing the block at the net was Kendra Cullison. Cassie Headley will angle the serve to the far line. Popped up back row, near side swing from Savannah Hastings. Dug out by Cavelli, shoot set far side. McCracken blocked back. She went off speed there, and Savannah Hastings adjusted her block and almost hit that one off the swing back. Serve will come from the Mustangs and from Danielle Harms. Set it up and over the block will go McCracken. Ball dug out back row, set onto the near side, and the attack from Shea Northrop chased down. Norris will set near post for Cullison. Cullison puts it down the line, too wide and out. Within 4 come the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Back to serve, Danielle Harms. Harms on the front row, fielded by Krameyer. Cavelli bumps that up, 10-foot line swing by McCracken. Blocked down again. That's the 4th stuff block of Savannah Hastings in this match. Harms with the serve. Puts it short. Popped up by Cavelli. Tip swat down by Cullison. Dug out back row. Bumped up near side. Northrop over the block. Chased down by Cavelli on the back row. Popped up far side. 10-foot line swing by McCracken. Again blocked down. Cavelli and then Krameyer keep it in play. Short set down the middle and over the top of the block goes Savannah Hastings. Chased down by Headley back row. Cullison setting it up far side. McCracken down the line, too wide and out. Within 2 goes Prairie. I guess the third time is the hardest time to beat a team. Prairie hadn't scored more than 16 in a set, I don't think, against Weldon Valley this year. 19 one time. Attack off the block of the net, down and in for a kill for Rachel McCracken. They got 21 in the first. 13-10 Weldon Valley here in the second. Cullison lines the serve far side, popped up back row. Back set to Northrop. Northrop, a nice swing down and in. This Mustang team starting to take steps. Talked about the importance in our first match of the day of these young players getting more time to work, especially for these young teams. And you're seeing Prairie be able to develop a little nicely. Nice tip set kill down and in by Morgan Norris to make it 14-11. 14-11. Scoreboard's off. Ours is not, as Caitlin Staley comes in. Haley Cavelli. Now they're getting the scoreboard squared away at the table. Kevin Schaefer was right. You like to hear that, right? Haley Cavelli will line it down the far side. Popped up back row, set it up and tip over the top of the block at the net, and Savannah Hastings gets a kill. Prairie's forcing Weldon Valley into one and done. Hastings puts a high floater deep. Fielded by Cavelli back row. Set it up for Eskew off the block. Chased down and then tipped off the net cord by Rebecca Kaiser. Her return back is dug out by Eskew. Set far side. McCracken off the block and got the kill. Block did everything right there. She just used it, tooled it, got the kill. Rachel McCracken will step back with the serve. McCracken, line shot far side, dug back out, and Eskew stuffs the dig down. 16-12. And McCracken puts the big top down the middle and misplayed for an ace. 17-12. Kaiser. Short serve, clipping the net cord, popped up on the front row, chased down far side, and the Mustangs trying to free it over, goes outside the antenna. 18-12 goes Weldon Valley. You ask your big players to get big runs. Well, that's exactly what Rachel McCracken's doing on her serve. Hurt ankle and all stay and jump, and SQ puts the ball down on the near side, dug back over. Set up far side, Staley to Headley, off the block and down. I believe this is a 5-0 run for Weldon Valley. Rebecca Kaiser. Trying to get something going offensively, and again can't. The dig just tipped back over by Weldon Valley, and going to see a sub on for the Mustangs as Allie Funk will come in. 20-12. McCracken with the big jump, line near side. Popped up by Allie Funk, back row, running bump set near side, and Dollar Shell over the block. Dug out by McCracken, back row, set it up. SQ hit it and got the kill. It's like missing a spot and still getting the strikeout. 21-12. McCracken, big jump, nearly crawled that net cord, ends the run at 7-0. And it's an 8-point advantage for Weldon Valley as the Mustangs will send Alyssa Harms back to serve. Harms knocked it far side, fielded by McCracken, shoot it off for Headley, angled off. Dug out by Kaiser, running bump set back up to Kaiser near side, angled deep, dug out by Cavelli back row. Set far side, Headley over the block, chased down on the near side by Savannah Hastings. Can't be played on the second though, and the Mustangs again one and done. Collison back in and on for the first time in this match, Erica Artis for the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Norris. Lines a third near side, miss pop, back row, chase down, and Artis will free it over onto the near side. Fielded by Collison, shoot set far post, Headley pushed over the block. Chased down by Rebecca Kaiser. Back near side, Kaiser tips it, popped up high by Norris, bumps that up by Collison, and SQ will free it toward the back corner, chased down by Holsworth. Down the middle, once again, Artis. She'll angle it to the far side, fielded by Headley, set it up, SQ, too big and out. 22-14. Mustangs had a couple runs given up late in the first match, but still managed to beat Briggsdale in 3. Line serve down the middle, fielded by McCracken. Set it up for Headley. She'll angle it far corner. Dug out back row, set down the middle. Artis over the block and down. Timeout will be taken by the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors as head coach Jerry Spooner doesn't want to let this one get too far away. Well, we're a half hour away from the start of the 2A District 2 volleyball tournament, which is occurring in Akron, Yuma, and Holyoke today. Holyoke, Marino, and Wiggins will get the coverage on the Big Stick 104.7. All of it's going to be live video online, ColoradoPreps.tv. KNEC 100.9 will have Yuma versus Sedgwick County, the 6 o'clock match tonight. And Michael Murphy's in Akron for the Akron, Ray, and Burlington matchups. Very competitive volleyball, I really feel, in all three locations. And the one we feel going to be most competitive when 3, 4, and 5 do battle. That is that is Holyoke, Marino, and Wiggins. At least I'm pretty sure it's 3, 4, and 5. Maybe 3, 4, and 7. There we go. 3, 4, 30, and 6, the game times as the Mustangs maintain the serve. 22-15, line serve down the near side, popped up by Headley, not cleanly. Another ace for the Prairie Lady Mustangs. That's 6 in the match. Rebecca Kaiser, line serve down the middle, fielded back row by McCracken, set it up, SQ. Right on target there. Make it 23-16. Kelsey Eskew. Will step back and serve. Puts it down the middle. Misplay. Back row got the ace. Game points to go up 2-0. Eskew, who got the 7-0 run to give him the distance, trying to put it away. Short serve, far side. She does. Another ace. 25-16 in the second after 25-21 in the first. So we head to the third. Weldon Valley, the 1 seed on top of the 6 seed Prairie Lady Mustangs. 2-0 back in 2 minutes on this big-time small-town media production.
More than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
The South Platte Sentinel has been serving Sterling and Logan County for more than 25 years, and they're proud to do it with accuracy, efficiency, and the most comprehensive local news, sports, and opinion you'll find anywhere. The South Platte Sentinel is available every Wednesday on your doorstep or online anytime at southplattesentinel.com. You can also check out the latest news and updates anytime on Facebook. Just visit the South Platte Sentinel Facebook page. The South Platte Sentinel, a proud supporter of Logan County.
Rudy's Gas, Tire, and Oil congratulates the area teams on their great season and also congratulates them on their accomplishments. When you need a tire assistance, see Rudy's Gas, Tire, and Oil with 2 convenient locations to serve you. Rudy's GTO at 405 East Edison Street in Brush or at 113 Central Avenue in Wiggins. For more information, call Rudy's GTO in Brush 970-842-4219 or in Wiggins 970-483-7878. The Pawnee Station Restaurant wishes the Prairie Mustangs a great postseason tournament. Then visit the Pawnee Station Restaurant in New Raymer for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including their famous homemade pies and more. Open Monday through Thursday, 6 to 6, Friday, 6 to 10 p.m., and open Saturday, 9 to 10 p.m. Bring the whole family to the Pawnee Station Restaurant for a meal everyone will enjoy. Call 970-437-5726. Place an order to go. Go Fight Win, Prairie Mustangs.
And welcome back to the Bank of Colorado Event Center. 2-0 Weldon Valley on top of the Prairie Lady Mustangs. As we head to the third, I'm Ben Blecka. The action on 104.7 King FM will stay with you as long as we possibly can. We're about 15 or so minutes away from the start of action between Holyoke and Wiggins. This will stay on Colorado Preps TV. Mustangs will start with a serve here in the third. In the hands of one of their 2 seniors, Savannah Hastings. Hastings puts the ball down the middle, popped up by the Weldon Valley Warriors, tips that over, and down and in by Rachel McCracken. McCracken using 1 rotation as a setter for this Warrior team. McCracken puts it down the middle, popped up back row by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. 2-hit violation on the set, makes it 2-0 Weldon Valley. McCracken Steps back, floats the serve short. Ball popped up by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Set it up in the attack. Rejected back by Eskew. And the Warriors once again starting on a roll here in the third, just like they did in the second. Came out flat in the first. Still won 25-21. McCracken lines the ball down the middle. Misplay, back row. That's going to be an ace and a 4-0 advantage for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. McCracken, short serve, popped up off the back row by Kaiser, and then Kaiser will get the attack back deep onto the Weldon Valley side. Shoots that near side Headley, rejected back, and that will give Prairie their first point here in the third. Back to serve for the Lady Mustangs will go Harms. Harms, short serve onto the Warrior side, set it up Eskew. She's blocked, pop back over, 2-hit violation on that pop back over. Make it 5-1. Morgan Norris takes a serve. Norris lines the ball far side, popped up by the Prairie Lady Mustangs, and Dollar Shell bangs it into the net. And the Warriors cruising at 6-1. Norris, short serve, popped up, tip over, and the free back onto the Mustang side. Ball chased down in a back row attack from Northrop. Rejected back by Eskew, and it's going to take 4 hits to get it back over. 7-1. Timeout will be taken by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Prairie and Pawnee are scheduled next match. They'll start 15 minutes after the conclusion of this one and be exclusively on ColoradoPreps.tv. We'll have action from this tournament on Thursday on 104.7. Starting at 2 when Fleming, Peets, and Caliche will battle. Top 2 out of each pool move to Saturday. We'll have that on 104.7 as well as Colorado Preps TV as well. Morgan Norris continuing with the serve at 7-1 out of the timeout here in the third. Weldon Valley up 2-0. Ball lined down the middle, freed back onto the Weldon Valley side and stuffed down by Kelsey Eskew. Morgan Norris will step back. She'll line the serve down the middle. Misplay back row by the Mustangs. Nicely kept up, and down goes Rebecca Kaiser and in for a kill. Good job by Danielle Harms to keep the ball off the line dig that just went right at her. A lot of setters would misreact. Not the case for the senior from Prairie. Rebecca Kaiser will step back to serve. Kaiser puts it down the middle. Popped up by the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. Set up and the attack. 2 deep and out for Weldon Valley. And Prairie takes another point, cuts the lead to 5 here in the third, 8-3. Kaiser knocks it deep, 2 deep and out. When you end the run of your own accord, that hurts even worse than if your opponent were to get a kill. Hands the serve over to Kelsey Eskew, and a couple nice runs in the second. She'll put the serve far side, 2 wide and out. Nine for Weldon Valley here in the third. Back to serve for Prairie goes Haley Dollarshell. Dollarshell Lines it down the middle, popped up back row, back onto the Mustang side, kept in play. Norris will set it up, and a free ball be played over by Cullison. Chased down back line by the Prairie Lady Mustangs, set far side, and Northrop hits it far side, and that'll make it 10-4 Weldon Valley. Headley back with the serve. She'll line it down the middle, popped up. Set, and the attack tipped over the block by the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Chased down and attack back over and deep. Dug out back, and then the free back on to the Warrior side. Popped up by Norris. Coulson setting near side. McCracken crawling the net cord, and it goes down. Headley lines a serve down the near side. Popped up back row. Far side set for Savannah Hastings, and near side a lefty attack by McCracken, over and down. Warriors getting 2 and 3 points on just about every serve the last 2 games. They're up 12-4. Line serve far side, popped up back row. Shoot set, and the attack at the net. Joust popped up high by Cullison. The attack hammered down by Krameyer. Dug out, set far side, and over the top of the block go the Mustangs. Chased down by Cavelli, and a free ball will be played into the net by McCracken. Harms with the short serve far side, fielded by Cavelli back row, set in the attack, hammered deep, dug out by the Mustangs, knocked into the net on the attack from Kaiser, and they can't get points off their own serve. They haven't been able to do that in any of the 6 games they've played today. 13-5. Cullison will knock the serve short, popped up back row, set far side, and the attack hammered down the line, and nicely pancaked out off the Harms attack by Headley. Free back over by Cavelli, popped up high on the front row after a return back from the Mustangs. Again returned back, and Norris will set it toward the back corner. Chased down by the Mustangs. Set flat free into the net for hit violation. The lead's out to 9 for Weldon Valley at 14-5. Kendra Cullison lines a serve deep, popped up high, back row. Back set onto the near side. Off the net cord goes Northrop. Pancaked out by Norris, and a second hit returned back by McCracken. Set far side, and the attack hammered down the line by Northrop. Dug out, short set near side McCracken. Big swing, and got the kill. Used the block and went it flying to the back wall. 15-5 Weldon Valley. Cullison lines a serve, 2 wide and out. So the Prairie Lady Mustangs have an opportunity on their serve as back goes Shea Northrop. Northrop, deep, 2 deep and out. Again, 1 and done on their serve of the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Haley Cavelli will take the serve for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors. Cavelli steps up. She'll line the serve far side. Misplayed back row. The senior libero will get the ace. 17-6. Cavelli clipping the net cord and missed the line far side after she clipped the net cord, nearly went down. Mustangs will send back to serve Savannah Hastings. Her serve far side, popped up by Cavelli. Set in the attack, angle deep for Morgan Norris. Dug out back row, not cleanly. Morgan Norris will get the kill. The Warriors setter, that one rotation where she is a hitter. She's picked up, I believe, 3 kills out of that rotation in this match. McCracken lines a serve into the net, so the Warriors starting to scuffle again. They will take on Pawnee, scheduled for 5 o'clock this evening. McCracken's going to exit. And Danae Bender will come on for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors in her place. McCracken been battling an ankle. Short serve popped up, set up. Eskew rejected back, chased down by Norris, and a third not going to get out. Great stuff block back by Rebecca Kaiser for the Prairie Lady Mustangs. Ball line far side, popped up back row at the net, the joust, and in the net went the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors on the joust. Cuts the lead down to 8, 18-10 Weldon Valley. Alyssa Harms lines the ball deep, popped up back row, set onto the near side. Headley with the attack, crawls the net cord, and it goes down. Collison will come back in for Weldon Valley as Morgan Norris steps back to serve, looking to finish this one off. Norris lines the ball into the net. Onto the floor for Prairie will come Eric Artis, the junior. She'll replace Allie Funk, who came on last set and has not exited since. Kaiser serve, line near side, popped up by Cavelli, back row, set up, and Collison will tip it over the block. Popped up by Artis, chased down at the net and free back over. Headley will pop it up near side, back to Headley on the near post. Her attack down the line, dugout back row. Shoots that far side, Artis over the block, pancaked out, kept in play, cannot be chased down. And the Prairie Lady Mustangs starting to get a little big mo on their side, a little momentum. They're still down by 7, however. And Rebecca Kaiser will take the serve again. Line down the middle, fielded by Cavelli, set far side for Headley over the block, chased down by the Mustangs, and then a free ball. Played back and short, popped up by Norris on the back row, set onto the near side Headley, and her attack too deep and out. And the lead's down to 6, 19-13. Danae Bender will exit as back onto the floor will come Rachel McCracken. Looking for that big momentum swing to end this one is Weldon Valley. Line serve deep, short set, down the middle, big swing in for a kill from Kelsey Eskew, and, well, there's that little momentum there, 20-13. Line serve over the net cord from Eskew, popped up back row, set it up near side, and the attack over the top of the block from Hannah Ford for Prairie. Set near side and angle back over in deep from Headley. Running bump set up and Artis will free it over. Checked up backside by Eskew. Set up in the attack angle far side from Headley. Dug out back row and a free ball be played over by Ford. Chased down by the Warriors and in the net with the Prairie block before the Weldon Valley offense went in the net. 21-13. Eskew lines the ball far side, misplayed by Holtzworth. Back row, and a free ball will be touched short by Savannah Hastings. Norris will set it up, and the punch over by Krameyer. Ball sits on the net, kept up on the Mustang side, and it's going to be 4 hits to get it over. (22-13), and for the Weldon Valley Lady Warriors, let's find that roster. Chelsea Clifford and Mickey Cray will come on. A couple of this large freshman class, 22-13. Eskew lines it deep, popped up high, back row. Shoot set for Artis on the far side, over the block. It was going out, chased down McCracken, and then a free ball over by Headley, but too big and out. Danielle Harms was given the go-ahead, didn't think she'd been given the go-ahead. The sub-in said, hey, you haven't been given the go-ahead, and that's a time violation on the serve, make it 23-14 as the serve goes back over to Weldon Valley. Irma Valle will come on for the Warriors to take the serve from Cassie Headley. So Rachel McCracken and Haley Cavelli, the only two regulars on right now for the Warriors, as ball's fielded back row, backs at far side for the Warriors in Cullison. I guess she's a regular over the top of the block as well. Flat free back into the net by Artis, and it's match points at 24-14. Warriors looking to guarantee no worse than a California tiebreak. Warriors brought in Hunter Hammond there. Valle lines a serve, popped up back row, set far side, and Savannah Hastings over the block. Chased down by Valle on the back row. Bump up, and Hastings will free it deep. Chased down by the Mustangs on the far side, and Savannah Hastings down the line. Checked up high. Coulson will set near side. McCracken tipped over the block. Popped up on the front row. Running bump, and that will do it. The Weldon Valley Lady Warriors get the victory by the tally of 25-21, 25-16, and 25-14 here in the third. They're 1-0, and Prairie's only hope of staying alive is to beat Pawnee coming up next in the matchup. That'll start in about 15 minutes or so. It'll be Colorado Preps TV only. We'll toss it back to 104.7 King FM, and we'll head to Holyoke here shortly with Cole Honstead for the 2A District 2 Volleyball Tournament.
Looking for that perfect home or property? Look no further than Morgan County Realty and Reed Cavelli. Morgan County Realty was established 30 years ago and is family-owned and operated, specializing in residential housing, commercial properties, water transactions, farm and ranch. But it doesn't just stop there. Reed is also a licensed mortgage loan originator, providing a full line of mortgage services. See Reed Cavelli today at Morgan County Realty, 702 Main Street in Fort Morgan, or call 970-867-4600.